Hey guys, Salvi here, just reminding you to, of course, like, subscribe, and follow, and all that kind of good stuff that YouTube asks if you enjoy what video I'm going to put out for you today. Thank you. Where is Petra? What happened to Petra? That's what a lot of people are wondering. For the people who don't know, Petra Gurin is an English-speaking VTuber from Nijisanji EN, a female English-speaking VTuber from Nijisanji EN. She's part of Obsidia and also a Zutogo group within the Nijisanji EN umbrella. And she has been gone for a while, for a year. People are wondering if this is a hiatus in order to go to graduation. There's nothing, and I do mean nothing, to indicate that. If there's indication of graduation, like what happens with other people, then I will let you know. But in this case, there does not seem to be any indication of it. In fact, she herself has put this out here. She is doing stuff for her real life. She is working towards her education, and she is going to be gone for a long time. She's gone for a bit more than she expected. She expected to come back around the early 2025, but also, you know, IRL stuff, especially school, can take a lot longer than you expect, a lot more work than you expect. Maybe she's on a roll, and she wants to continue going and doing that. And that is not a bad thing. Of course, it sucks for her community. It sucks for the community who's waiting for her, but everybody who is a fan of any VTuber, any streamer should understand, of course, and most of them do, that when it comes to IRL stuff, when it comes to mental health or whatever it is, that should always take precedent over streaming. It should take precedent over the fan base. It should take precedent over everything. Because remember, people, if they are not in good shape mentally or emotionally or physically, they will not be able to stream for you. You could lose them permanently in the sense of they will graduate. They will be gone forever from their VTuber, the persona that they have, the one that you enjoy so much. So, yes, there is that big question. Where is Petra? She's been gone for a year. We know where she is, at least the people who've read this know where she is. She is going and doing school stuff. She's doing stuff for herself, to better herself, to improve her life and her quality of life and everything. So that is the best reason to have these type of hiatuses. And I do wish her the best and continued success whatever she does, IRL or in VTubing. Sakura Miko, which is the VTuber shown here, is someone who is a part of Hololive JP, pretty much Gen 0, the ones that they recruited immediately, like around Sora, Roboco, around that time. And she is copying pretty much what Gold Ship does to you in Umamusume of the horse kick. Let's see here. Let's see it here start. And of course, that is absolutely, see, that's not only a Gold Ship thing, because Gold Ship is kind of like just the goofball of the whole thing, but this is something that Miko would do herself. Now, if you've seen any Miko streams, and if you've seen any of her stuff from GTA or other things like this is definitely something up Miko's alley of the drop kicking her Miko P. So of course, this is, like I said, just a fun moment as well of Miko. Globie is running their Globie Fest, their digital convention, which basically means like it's online type of thing. You can have your one-on-one tickets that are available. You chat privately with your fave, July 25th to August 3rd. It is, of course, £25 for girls and £15 for the boy VTubers, whoever you want to talk to. You have a 5-minute slot for any of the ones that you end up paying for. This is the site that runs it. Basically, you can have Globie Fest cheering towel, the acrylic standees. All these things are virtual goods. They are not, as far as I know, going to have an actual location. This is all just virtual, digital, whichever one you want to call it. But you do get a chance to chat with them. I'm pretty sure you can, once you buy it, there are going to be certain things that you will be able to be told. Like, for example, if you want Alicia de Lantano, you get here for purchase until July 23rd. Low in stock, 12 left. And it's basically VAT included and everything like that. Please enter your Discord name. Yeah, it's going to be a Discord. It looks like it's going to be a Discord chat there. Ticket grants a 5-minute talk session. Discord account is required to participate. Invitation URL. So yeah, it's all going to be digital, just like I said. And of course, these are the people here. You can see it a little bit better here. It says Alicia Dantano, 1 ticket. You also have Bonnie, Ambrose, Kohaku, Reina, Tearing, Sarah, Leon, and Maeve as well. So all of them get that opportunity to be there. All of them get the opportunity for you guys to be able to get that ticket. Critic standees, £15. Cheering talents, £15. All 14 talents, all adorable, available now. That's their merch shop as well that came along with it. So congratulations for all these talents, for getting as far as they have in their careers, and for being able to be a part of Globie Fest. And also, I do wish them, well, lots of success in, people wanting to talk to them and people having a chat with them. Ririsya Music, which is a big V singer in Japan, at least VTuber V singer, will be at Animethon 2025 in Canada. It's been ages since I've been there, and I can't wait. Let's make amazing memories together. And what is she talking about? This from Animethon, which is, of course, an anime convention in Canada, says, join Ririsya Music, Piapiufo, and Little Nii for an epic panel at Animethon 2025. Dive into their amazing portfolios here and get ready for insight, inspiration, and creative fun. See you at the panel. Don't miss it. And of course, there is Ririsya, Piapiufo, and Little Nii. They are going to be there as panelists, VTuber talents, August 8th through 10th at Edmonton Convention Center. So yeah, Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, I believe it is. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not a Canadian, so I do my best. I am an American, and we're done with geography, so I do my best. And down here, people are like Little Nii is so happy to be in the lineup. Looking forward to performing with you all. And yes, everyone is happy. I mean, there are some people who don't like VTubers who won't be happy, but those are the people who you should ignore for the most part, because, I mean, they're just negativity. But it is great to see them showing up at Animethon and doing this panel. I wish them the best of luck, and I wish that nothing bad happens, because when it comes to the EN stuff, by bad stuff, I mean in the sense of, there is an EN curse going along in most EN VTubers of scuff and technology stuff happening. That's what I'm talking about. Hopefully no scuff, hopefully no tech issues, that type of stuff. Because for some reason, we English VTubers, we EN VTubers, get hit with the scuff and get hit with the tech issues way too often. Ebiko is, of course, a tomboy, shrimp cat, Twitch, G-Subs, and Throne partner, who has done something recently, which they announced, I think about a week ago or so, that they were going to be doing One Brain Cell, Many Voices. Can you guess who the other thoughts are before they are exposed? Using the word thoughts for something positive, I guess, just kind of running with it and not letting it be something negative, which is a good thing. I think this is a good thing, that they're not letting it be something negative. They're not letting it, own them or whatever. But let's see who they've chosen. They have chosen Freem, Megalodon, and Fifi, from what it looks like. And let's see what they said here, which is the wait is over. The intrusive thoughts have assembled. Get ready for unholy tangents, hot takes, and the kind of conversation that probably shouldn't be public. We're loud, shameless, and we're coming soon. And of course, they're getting a lot of support down here. You have all the support base from Tricky, and then you have, of course, Celia saying the same thing. Wait, this is such a good lineup. Let's effing go. Love this so much. Hydra, Fufu, others giving lots of, good replies to them, lots of support for this announcement. Like I said, they're kind of just taking it as their own. They're owning the moniker, and they are just running with it and just making it into a fun thing, which is great to see. I love seeing that. Riki Poppet is a remaining member of the whole thing that's been happening recently with Chroma Shift, with Idol, with some people leaving. She's one of the people who stayed, one of the many people who stayed. I think like 90% of the people who stayed, but she has been having a little bit of issues right now. It's not anything that we specifically know. The only reason I'm doing this, not doing this for drama. I'm not doing this like, oh my god, what are they doing to her? Just to be like, send her some support, send her some love. Even if you don't watch her, you can just be like, sending you support right now, or send her well wishes, that type of thing. If you want to, you don't have to. But this is just so, positivity can be given to Riki. Yes, of course, you could be like, oh, well, she's in an agency, she already has that. But no, anybody who has this type of issues, has things going on, I do want them to be supported, at least in some way, shape, or form. The reason why I'm saying this is she says, everything's going to be okay. Please tell me it's going to be okay. Everything will be okay, Riki. We're here for you. And over here it says, love you, cousin. Taro404. It says, thank you, Crow. So grateful for the community. Everything's going to be okay. She's been having a lot of stress, it seems like. And that is what's been going on. And we continue on with this. This was meant to be a funny thing. This was not meant to be like, oh my god, she's crashing out. She's actually losing it. She's actually starting to lose her mind. So this was meant as a kind of a, because of the way it was meant to be a more funny haha thing at it, you know, trying to poke fun at the situation, trying to, you know, lift up her own spirits with things like this. Of course, seeing as though people have seen the previous thing that she said, they worried about her even more. She says down here, appreciate those who are worried about me, and if I'm being serious, I'm sorry for any worries. This was supposed to be a little light-hearted copium joke. Things are currently stressful, but I'm fine. And of course, Crow sending hugs. It's okay, it's a little joke. Things are just having been super stressful, but I'm trying to cope with jokies. Appreciate the concern, and I'm sorry if it worried you. You're so right. At this rate, my mind is a void. So yeah, she's just trying to do her best to cope with a lot of situations. I don't blame her. Things have been tough for me, and they have been tough for many people for different reasons. And sometimes you do need a little bit of levity, a little bit of joking in order to be able to cope with a lot of these more serious situations. So of course, I appreciate that she tried to do that. And of course, the main reason, like I said, is to give her a little bit of support, a little bit of kindness. Doesn't take a very long time to write a kind message to somebody. Just putting that out there. Boom! Sorry for the flashbang right here, but we're going to talk about Holostars English ARMIS, which did have a wonderful bit of an update, a news update here for them. They are, of course, Gerard T. Rexford, Gold Bullet, Octavio, and Crimson Ruse. And they are in the news today because they are going to Cosplay Mania. Starting in 2008, it grew as one of the biggest ACG events in the Philippines. So this is based in the Philippines right now. And it is going to be presenting on Friday, October 4th. It's going to be, of course, Holostars English ARMIS. And then on Sunday, it's unnamed, USAT. So they're going to be among very good company there. And it is going to be, of course, basically an anime cosplay expo, convention, whatever you want to call it, in Philippines. And let me just show you a little bit of who else they're going to have there. Of course, it is mainly cosplayers featuring other cosplay organizations there. And as you can see, lots of different cosplay organizations here, and also sponsored by a lot of bigger organizations like Brother, which I know, Brother Computer. I think one of the first word processors I ever had was Brother Computer. So yeah, it's going to be in October. You're going to have, of course, Canalis and others, a bunch of others that are going to pop in there. It is a huge win for Holostars English ARMIS to be there because, of course, a lot of people have told me, oh, Holostars don't get as much love. You know, how come it's always Hololive? But no, Holostars English in JP and English are both getting some love here and there, but it is not as big as Hololive just yet. Maybe one day it will be, but right now they're growing slowly but surely. So I'm very proud of them, very glad that that cover is still giving them a lot of support. And Kureji Ali, who are all a part of, you know, either Hololive's ID, EN, or JP. Basically, the Osuru Subaru and Toa are from JP, ID, it's Risu, and of course, Ali. And the reason why I'm talking about All for One today is that they did have a little news segment, and I'm going to go over as much news as I can about them. Let's take a look. This is basically, they did have a news segment, but they were having, of course, some games before that to kind of entertain people so it won't be just boring stuff. This is kind of like a Meiji card battle thing going on, and they wanted to go for something grape, and let's just see how Bay reacts to this little section here.
I bought the chip. Sorry, what was that? Guess what?
And Mori Calliope's there just messing with it. But let's take a look more at what's going to be happening in the future here. Let's take a look.
We've eaten lots of snacks and we've gotten energized. Let us introduce the EN third concert merch.
Not a stick.
It's the merch here.
Is confirmed
In-stock
if your
merch
shipping
here
address
as well,
is within Japan.
which basically they're going to be having the shirts. It's JP as well. They're also sending it in Japan if you want. The merch itself was part of the news. The critic standees of each one of them, 1,650 yen, which is about maybe $10 or so right now, 10 to 12 bucks. And of course, they're going to have the new visual, which they have there, of the one in the center, the acrylic panel, the tapestry, that type of stuff. And of course, the happy, the made-to-order merch, the happy. It's all going to be, you know, they don't want to have too much stock in there, so they're all made to order. It's moving on to, of course, what we were seeing earlier there, which is the new key visual for Hololive English third concert, All for One. Having all the girls there, all in the specific outfits they have for the concert. They all look amazing. The Hololive Justice in the back middle. Then you have Advent to the right. And then you have, of course, Myth and Promise to the left. And in center, of course, Callie. So she was chosen as the center for this concert, which is an amazing honor. If you know anything about idol culture, it's an amazing honor to be the center for it. And of course, they have a new PV, a video that they can show here of the concert. Of course, I am going to be restricting the music-wise, but this is where they're basically showing them all for one. The Crony, they're showing every single one of them. I'm, of course, skipping through all of that just so you guys can see everything, including the new key visual. So that is great to see. That is what I wanted to show you guys for Hololive. I'm very glad that all the girls in EN are getting their 3Ds before this, because Justice, remember, is getting the 3Ds about a week or two before the All for One concert, and they're going to be able to all have their motion capture and everything properly done. Big congratulations to them, because no matter what company you're a part of, it is an amazing step to do this. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, forms, types, everything in between. The reason why I do this is because I want it to be a positive space for VTubing and VTubers in general. I do this to try to help out as much as I can. I am a tiny VTuber compared to many others, but I do what I wish was done with me, of, pushing me up when I was smaller. So let's take a look at Raiko Saikata, who's part of V, right? Take a look at them right here. And of course, they are a VTuber, gaming and chatting, actual degenerate, may actually be a gremlin. Let's take a look at their content a little bit here first, and then we'll continue on.
Need to get more
Having them running around.
combat.
Oh, going into combat. Oh dear, that seems chaotic. There you go. A little bit of that there. Of course, trying to show you a little bit of who they are. And of course, here is their YouTube channel. It says, "This new animation broke me." Basically reactions, I believe. And kind of channel updates. Just saw Superman, so kind of like feelings of what they feel about certain things that they've watched. Reactions, opinions, that type of thing. And as well, from what it looks like, they do post occasionally their YouTube their live streams as well. They kind of dual stream sometimes there too. So thank you so much, Raiko Saikata, for allowing me to showcase you on my channel. I do hope this helps you in some way. Thank you guys for watching as always, and of course take a look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.